Jamie, Paul, can you just introduce yourselves and Northwest Recycling?
Thank you so much, James. So I'm Jamie Robinson, I'm the Head of Business Development from Northwest Recycling, and this is Paul Nelson, who is our Head of HR and People. So Northwest Recycling, we are Cumbria's leading waste management company and absolutely overwhelmed to become Carlisle United's waste management provider.
Can you just describe to us kind of the whole process that goes on from start to finish here?
So particularly what we do for Carlisle United is the waste management solutions in terms of the trade waste. So a lot of around the stadium at this moment in time at Brunton Park, you'll see all of the different wheelie bins in and around. We've got mixed recycling, we've got cardboard and paper, we've got the glass bottles and food waste. So once all of those are collected on different days through our different road collection vehicles, they come up to our recycling facility here at Rockcliffe. It then goes over into our recycling process, where we processed over 224,000 tonnes of waste last year. So it goes through our process. Any card, paper, glass, metals and plastics are all sorted out into their own waste streams and then set into the circular economy. And any sort of general waste is created into something called solid recoverable fuel, or SRF. So we literally have a solution for waste inside your bin. We can create an alternative source to fossil fuels, which we're really, really proud of.
Paul, can you just explain to us, the connection, the relationship between yourselves and the club?
Yeah, so for us, we're absolutely delighted to become a club partner for Carlisle United. It's a great time to get behind Carlisle United. There's a lot of great things happening behind the scenes, although the results haven't been great the last couple of years. It's been amazing to see how many season tickets we've sold this year. It shows how much the city does support the football club, and we feel here that we want to support the football club as well. We're a family-owned business with family-owned values, and we have a soft spot for Carlisle United, and when the club does well, the city does well.
How have you found it working with the club so far?
Really enjoyed it, actually, yeah. Really looking forward to the new season. It's been amazing to go down to the fan zone, see how busy it is and see our bins there. Yeah. We still need to work on making sure people put the right things in the right bins, but I'm sure that'll come. Yeah. Jamie's done a few fantastic talks down at the club trying to educate people on that as well. But for us to see our brand down there is really important for us. We're incredibly proud of that. And on a match day for the first game, I can't wait to see our brand on the showboard, around the pitch. And yeah, we're immensely proud of it.
Jamie, you spoke off camera about kind of the communication you've had with Pete Dunn, the executive support officer at the club. How much do you speak to him?
Yeah, so I'm in contact with Pete probably on a weekly basis. We have a really good working relationship. If you guys have got any waste management needs that are needed away from the standard wheelie bin pickups, we're there, same day. Often where, for example, you might need some gym equipment taken away, so some old fridges, for example, to be disposed of. We can dispose of that in a safe and environmental friendly way.
Looking at the here and now and in the future, what's kind of the plans between yourselves and the club?
So for us, it will be about increasing our partnership with the club, Paul. I think you would agree with that. Yeah. We just want to grow from strength to strength. We want to become a really strong tie and partner for the club. Myself and Paul are season ticket holders, so there's obviously an interest in there, from our point of view, not just from the commercial, but we are going to be at, every home game and try to get to as many away games, Paul, as possible.
We've got loads of ideas of how we can strengthen our relationship with Carlisle United. I think Nigel's probably sick of me emailing him with ideas. We're really enthusiastic about it, and I hope that comes across, because we really are. We're excited. But we see this as the start of the journey, and I'm sure that relationship between us and Carlisle United will just continue to build.
With yourself and others, the club's really keen to, get out there and work with people in the local area. What would you say to kind of any other businesses out there?
Yeah, I would encourage every business, every size, whether you're a one-man band or you're a company with hundreds of staff, to get behind Carlisle United. I think it's the best time to do it. I think for me as a fan, firstly, the owners, we're very lucky to have them. They've put a hell of a lot of investment in the club, and I'm proud of the fact that the local community has responded to that, whether that's fans with season tickets, whether that's businesses becoming club partners, etc. But I would encourage every business to look at it, you know, have a chat with Martin, have a chat with the commercial team, because there's many ways you can do it. You don't have to, you know, sign a huge sponsorship deal. You know, there's many ways you can do it. So, yeah, I would encourage everyone to have a look at it.
You've mentioned it both before, that you are both big supporters of the club, so we're rude not to end with a football-related question. Season's just around the corner. Starting with you, Jamie. How are you feeling?
I'll be honest with you, the last couple of additions to the squad, I'm really, really positive. Like we said, last couple of seasons haven't been so great, but looking at Regan Linney coming in, you know, big name, certainly within the National League. Bevis Mugabe, who I've heard of and played, you know, he played a lot in Scotland, so only going to bolster our defensive ranks.
Paul?
Yeah, it's obvious we're going to win it. We're going to win the National League, aren't we? You know, the biggest team in there will be everyone's cup final. That's the only thing. Obviously, having Mark Hughes as manager as well, everyone will want to turn us over. So I really can't wait to get started. Looking forward to the first home game. We've got back-to-back home games, haven't we, on the Saturday and the Wednesday, so really excited.